Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Geek in the Closet, and today we are going to be looking at this S.H.Figuarts Injustice Gods Among Us Batman figure by Tamashii Nations. Now let's have a quick look at the box packaging. As you can see, Batman is clearly displayed in this standardized window box packaging by S.H.Figuarts. Injustice Gods Among Us right here. Tamashii Nations right here. Bandai is right here on the side. It's a beautiful picture of the product itself, and this is also a similar product shot, of course, but of course it's zoomed out. Very beautiful. And on the back, like, even more product shots right here. Very cool. Now here's a look at the figure itself, and I must say that in comparison with the Joker figure, I am liking this figure less, but regardless, it is still a good looking figure, I must say, but it does come with issues, which I will address them as we go on with this review right here. Now, of course, firstly, let's have a look at his face. Let me just remove this cape right here, and here's a look at his face. So now the face is one of the things that I'm not exactly a fan of, due to the fact that he has pupils, and I'm definitely not a fan of that. I'm loving the battle damage, that scratch across his eye right there. I'm loving that. There's a little bit more scuffing on his cheeks. I'm loving that as well. His ears, I love the fact that it's sharp, but the thing is, the sharpness is very close to a danger hazard right here. A hazard. If you have children and whatsoever, I do recommend you to keep this figure away from them. So now let's have a look at his chest piece right here. I like the fact that I like the detail on his chest piece. Now one of the problems is due to the fact that he has a hole. If I were to push him back like so, he has a hole in the middle, which is a little bit of a bummer right here. If you can't see it, there's the hole. Yeah, that's very unfortunate. And this belt right here, very nicely done. It is a separate piece. It is made from a softer plastic, and this belt right here is I would say that it's specifically to cover this gapping hole right here on his waist as well, which is a very unfortunate thing. There you go. And if you were to pose him around, you gotta make sure that, you know, these holes are covered up, or else, you know, that's gonna be a little bit of a bother. And here are his guards on his leg right here. Very nice. Battle damage all over. Cool, very cool. And going down to his knee guards as well, you can actually see like scratches and whatnot, and together with his shin guards too. I love the mixture of gray and black, and slightly lighter black as well on this figure. Now, one of the other things that I'm a little bit confused about is actually this leg piece right here, this guard right here, because when I turn his feet, this thing does not go together with his feet, which I find very odd. And of course, this leg piece is made of a softer material. So, but I believe that I don't know, this can be further improved if it was to be attached to his feet rather than the upper side of his leg right here. Now, here's a look at his arms, of course. I love the sharpness of his claws right here, but once again, these claws are freaking sharp, so you gotta be careful. I love that sculpt into his claws right there. You can actually see battle damage. His arm guard right here, his shoulder guards similarly on this side as well. Let's have a look at the back. Nothing much on his back, of course, but still a very good looking back side right here. Now, here's one of the things that I'm a little bit confused about is that his cape comes separately from his body, so a minimal assembly is required, like so. Let me just try to detach this for you, so to give you a better idea of how to attach this thing. Okay, it comes separately like this in 3 pieces, of course, and as you can see, these are the peg holes that are supposed to overlap onto the middle piece. So you just peg it in right here, and it is articulated like so. Now the problem with this thing is that one of the problems is that you only have like 1 peg right here, which makes it unable to, of course, it is not really in there very well. It does not stay put. It will definitely be popping out if you're moving him a lot, definitely. And the main problem is that if you're posing him around, you will see gaps in between his wings. I mean his cape, his wings. Yeah. And this articulation right here, I don't think it's that necessary, because you will make him look like a freaking butterfly. I'm a beautiful butterfly, okay? So this articulation is not really required. I would say, I would have suggested that if it comes in one piece, you know, and if it's articulated at this area right here, that would be great. But I kind of understand why they went to this. They decided to go with this approach, because certain poses are not possible with, of course, the previous Batman figures, but this guy, he's able to be done. He's able to, of course, strike a landing pose or a flying pose with his cape, like so. But you know, it can be further improved. It can be done better. Now, Batman comes with a bunch of accessories, like right here. Now, let's have a look closely at each and every one of them. Now, what I'm loving about one of these accessories, of course, it's his alternative head, like right here, which is fantastic. This is exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to the whitened out pupils, of course. Very, very beautiful. Love the sculpt. I love the design of this head right here. Do be careful, his horns are super sharp, so yeah, definitely have to be aware of children if you have any. Love that blue on top of his eyes, like so. Here's a look at the back, and yeah, very cool. Definitely better than his default head, like right there. And of course, he comes with 2 batarangs, like this one. I'm not a big fan of this batarang right here, because this is slightly bigger than usual. You know, it comes with 2, so that's great. It comes with 2, 4, 6, 7, 7 alternative hands right here, which is fantastic. This is a trigger finger for the grappling gun thingy, which I will show you in a bit. Whoa! Be careful of that, that's for sure. These are the 2 default punching hands. These are clenched fist hands. Nothing much about it. You have this opened palm hands like this. Perfect for choking, perfect for your other hand probably holding like the grapple gun, which I will show you later as well. And these 2 hands as well, which is specifically sculpted to hold the batarangs. Very cool. And of course, this is the grappling gun. The grappling gun right here. For me, this grappling gun, even though it's sculpted in a very nice, it has a great detail and whatnot, but the thing is, this is definitely very clunky. How the heck is Batman supposed to like carry these around? You know, this is gonna be very inefficient, I would say. Now, of course, the grappling gun comes with this hook right here. This hook is super sharp, so you gotta be careful with this one as well. And what you're gonna do is insert the cork like shaped end into the grappling gun, and there you have it. So this is without the wire, and this one is with the wire. As you can see, this hook right here is open and the other one is slightly closed, and you can see that this corked end is also placed right here. Now let's have a look at the figure together with these accessories. Now here is, of course, is a look of Batman together with his alternative head right here. As you can see, this looks freaking awesome. And what I meant about the open palm hands grasping the grappling gun is like so, of course. Of course, with the help of this Tamashii Nation's stand right here, Batman is able to do a grappling motion, a swinging motion together with his grappling gun right here, which I really love, because not a lot of Batman characters are as articulate as this guy, so you won't be able to do stuff like this, definitely. Now here's a look at Batman together with his alternative hand, his right hand, with the Batarang itself. And I actually managed to see a lot of reviews, and they were mentioning that the Batarang actually does not fit very well into his hand right here. But I'm lucky enough to say that my figure actually it fits perfectly well right here. It won't be able to move or whatsoever. You know, obviously if you put enough force into it, it's definitely going to fall out, but other than that, it fits perfectly well into his hand. Now in terms of articulation, Batman can actually turn his head like so, which is great, left and right, and a lot of down movement, but not much of an upward movement like here. His cape is articulated as mentioned earlier. You can pose him in a butterfly position, of course, and let me just remove this for ease. His arms can move out this much, and this shoulder piece is actually articulated as well. He can move and swirl like so, which is great. He has a double jointed elbow, and it swivels at I would say, yeah, the bicep as well. It swivels right there, and his wrist, it's articulated with a ball joint, I think. Yeah, I guess it's like a ball joint. It's hinged as well, so it can move up and down, and it swirls. He does have articulation on his bicep, and as mentioned before, this is one of the problems where you will be seeing, if you were to move him backwards like so, you can actually see a hole in the middle. He can move like this. He has articulation a little bit on his waist. He can do the splits, awesome. Can move out this much, which is a great movement. This much to the back. He has double knee joint right here, and his feet swivels and moves up and down a little bit too. He has a gorgeous ankle pivot, and of course this toe articulation as well, which makes him look like he has a broken toe. Now here's a look at S.H.Figuarts Batman next to the Great Capullo's DC Collectibles Batman, and together with the Arkham Origins Batman himself. Of course, this is my favorite of all time, and this is definitely my favorite of this wave as well. The most obvious difference, of course, is the height. S.H.Figuarts is known for the slightly shorter build of the figure, and the wingspan, however, the cape span, I mean, it's much more wider compared to the both of them. Now here's a look at the S.H.Figuarts Batman next to the S.H.Figuarts Joker, and I love this dude right here. I love the face sculpt and everything, gorgeous. So if you haven't actually checked out my previous review of this Joker, please do check it out. It's actually up on my YouTube page right now. And I would say that these two are actually in scale, approximately around the same height, of course. You can actually tell that the Joker's head is a little bit slightly longer compared to the Batman's.
Yeah, nice looking.
Now overall I must say that despite the issues that I'm having with this figure right here, now for example the hole in his torso, the hole in his waist right here, and this leg guard thingy right there, and the gap in his cape, of course, I actually like this figure. I do believe that it depends on what you're looking for in the figure that determines its greatness, whether the figure is great or not for you. Now, I was actually looking for a figure with articulation, a Batman figure with articulation, because I was looking forward to doing a lot of toy photography and whatnot, and I do believe that this figure really delivers in that aspect, because as we all know that DC collectibles, figures and whatnot, they're trying to improve in terms of articulation and everything, but of course they have not reached a level of something like this, something like S.H.Figuarts yet. So yeah, I'm very happy for this figure right here. Now I actually got this figure at approximately 170 ringgit from Toyzilla Trading. They operate through eBay, of course, and I'll be placing the links at the description down below, so do check them out because they do have a lot of awesome, very cool Japanese branded stuff like S.H.Figuarts to Figma and so on and so forth. So do leave your the comments do leave your comments down below too, because I really want to hear what do you really think about this figure for yourself. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.